guys, welcome to Gaming for Grits. This is Mr. Cheese with the Grits here. Thank you guys for tuning in to my channel here. So this is going to be my very first video here, my very first video game channel. I thank you guys for coming in and deciding to watch this video. I apologize for it being so long, but I promise you won't regret it for watching it. I definitely appreciate you guys' attention in advance. So what I'm about to show you guys are my top 5 video games, my favorite ones of all time, ever, of all video games I've ever played. These are going to be some old ones, these are going to be some new games, guys. Some of y'all haven't played, some of y'all have. Some may be for some of your time, some may not be. Some may be for these new systems, new generation consoles, some may be for like the old ones. So guys, without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and jump right into it. Counting down, start with number 5, guys. The number 5 video game on my list, guys. I'm happy to call it my number 5 video game, because honestly, it's very enjoyable and very friendly. Oriented with all my friends, with all your friends as well. It is none other than Super Smash Brothers Brawl 4 that came out for the Wii, guys. I know what you're thinking. How come you didn't choose the Wii U version? Well, honestly, I enjoy the Wii version better, and I'm gonna break it down just really fast. Exactly why I chose the Wii version over the Wii U version. I'm gonna explain it to you guys just really quick here. So one of the main things here, one of the things I love, you get to build your own stages, you get stickers and trophies. And one of the things you also get to do, you get to play for a couple minutes, you get to play old games, like some of these Star Fox 64, Kirby's Adventure, Super Metroid. You get to play like little trial versions of them for a couple minutes. It's pretty awesome here. Also, one of the things you get to check out is, all the video games, or a great deal of number of video games listed here that came out for a Nintendo series in that Chronicles section. Also, you get challenges, guys. You get things you get to unlock, songs, you get trophies, you get different stages you get to unlock. It's pretty cool. Characters you get to unlock from completing those challenges. It's pretty awesome. Also, one of the game modes, one of the fun ones that me and my best friend like to tackle here, are these different events that you get to do. Again, you have a friend, you can go ahead and tackle them together. You get to do team events. So also in the stadium section here, stadium mode, you get to do the target smash, the home run contest, and the multi-man brawl, which is still previously in the previous Super Smash Bros. As well. Alright guys, so the big reason why I love the Super Smash Bros. Brawl here is because of this right here. This is the story mode, or otherwise known as the Subspace of Missionary. So in the Subspace of Missionary, you get to go through the story mode, you get to utilize all the characters in this game. Well, the good ones rather. And of course, the mission, or the plot, or the synopsis is you got to save the world. So you play as all these different good characters, so you get to save the world. As you see here, I chose everybody except Mario. I'm being anti-Mario for a moment here, but yeah, as you see, you have little missions you have to do. Some you have to do defeat all the enemies. Others you have to actually go through and explore different areas, different worlds, and actually go through and reach the goal, and battle bosses and unlock characters and things like that. It's pretty cool. So one of the other things that I like, guys, we get new faces here, just like our guy here, Snake. I know a lot of people are like, what is Snake doing in this video game? I actually said the exact same thing, but I guess Nintendo was like, yo, we want to include something new up in here, what I'm saying? We wanted to introduce some new characters, so Snake was definitely one of the new guys here. I personally don't like using him like that, but he's pretty cool if you use him well. Also, guys, they still have the classic mode and the all-star mode here, so I just wanted to show you guys just, a quick little small clip of the classic mode here. It's pretty dope. It's still amazing, still get to play as new characters and fight the Master Hand and Crazy Hand. So guys, we're going to go ahead and jump into game number 4, guys. We're going to jump right into it. Guys, I have to say this game coming in game number 4 is a part of my favorite video game series. It is Kingdom Hearts, guys. If you've never played Kingdom Hearts, I recommend you right now go getting a PS2. If you have a PS3, go get Kingdom Hearts 1.5 HD Remix, guys. It's Kingdom Hearts 1.5 HD Remix. You get to play Kingdom Hearts 1, and it's the final mix version. It's pretty awesome, guys. You won't regret it. You basically, I'm just give you a super quick synopsis here. You're basically playing as Sora, which is the little guy you see there with the spiky hair. You're playing as him, and your companions are Donald and Goofy, and you're traveling throughout all these Disney worlds. You're saving the world from darkness, and basically, you're saving, like I said, you're saving the world, and you're basically trying to, find Sora's best friend Riku to make sure he's okay. But you're traveling all throughout these amazing worlds here, guys. It's pretty fun. It is awesome. This game is also in RPG form. It's pretty much turn-based. It's similar to Final Fantasy, but it's more open world-ish. Apart from Final Fantasy, but I love how you get to travel from different worlds. Like I said, you play as Sora, and your companions are Donald and Goofy. When you go through different worlds, though, you get to play as different characters. So one of the things I like, guys, is that you see familiar faces. Like I said, if you ever play Final Fantasy 7 or Final Fantasy 8, you'll see some familiar faces here. Like you just saw our boy there. I'm not gonna, say his name. I'm gonna let you guys try to figure it out yourself. It's Sid, guys. That was Sid. Anyway, as you see, that was just a little bit of the gameplay. I just wanted to show you just a quick little clip. The gameplay, fighting a couple enemies. So here you also get to create and craft new weapons, guys, from these Moogle characters. You get to use items, shards, and things like that, and craft new weapons and stronger weapons and armor for your party. Of course, you see a bunch of familiar faces here. You get to see like not Sora. You get to see Hercules, and of course Phil here from Olympus, the Olympus world. So one of the big things that is pretty awesome about one of the things I love particularly in this series or this game or in Kingdom Hearts in general is when you come to Olympus, you get to fight in the tournament. You get to you win different prizes, and you unlock certain things, get to see certain story modes, and you fight Hades and all kinds of things. So as you saw, that was just one of the bosses. Here is this guy Sephiroth. This guy is tough. If you need to have straight dedicated time to beat this guy. But yeah, I just want to show you guys just a quick little glimpse of how it is to fight him. But guys, that is why Kingdom Hearts is number 1. It's just our number 4 rather. I just love it. Coming in at number 3, we have, of course, if Kingdom Hearts number 1 is going to be Kingdom Hearts 1 is going to be video game number 4, what's going to be video game number 3? Kingdom Hearts 2, guys. So Kingdom Hearts 2, it basically excels in the story. I love the story behind this, guys. Honestly, I've played every Kingdom Hearts game, so I know the entire story, and I can't wait to see Kingdom Hearts 3 and its story behind that. So I'm not going to give away the story. I'm just going to say the story continues on from Sora, and you can see a bunch of new faces. You get to know the reason why Sora was fighting the darkness. You get to see, like I said, you get to see Sora's friends, and you get to know, a little bit more of their backstory, and you get to see Sora grow, and the characters and his friends around him grow. In Kingdom Hearts 2, you also get to see new worlds, guys. You get to see brand new freaking worlds. It's pretty awesome. And you finally get to see Your Majesty. You finally get to see King Mickey, guys. And you didn't get to see Mickey at all in Kingdom Hearts 1. You saw him maybe for a snippet at the end if you beat the game. But anyway, you got Donald and Goofy are still your companions, and like I said, there's a bunch of new faces. As you saw, Pete was there, Mulan was there. That's one of the new worlds. And yeah, guys, it's pretty freaking awesome, guys. It is. I love it. The story behind it, phenomenal. Square Enix, Disney couldn't have done a better job when they collaborated on this. And I'm right now I'm just super excited for Kingdom Hearts 3. So if you don't have a PS2 and you can't get Kingdom Hearts 2, I would recommend, if you have a PS3, getting Kingdom Hearts 2.5 HD Remix. Has 3 games in there, but it has this right here, Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix, guys, and it, has all the bonus content that the regular Kingdom Hearts 2 just doesn't have. And yeah, guys, I would recommend getting this ASAP. I promise you won't regret it. If you're a Disney lover or a Disney fan, or even if you just like Final Fantasy, like think about Final Fantasy merging with Disney, but it being a little more open world, and with a more interesting, not more interesting, because Final Fantasy VII is awesome, but a different twist on the story. It's amazing. It's amazing. You notice, you get to learn the courage, of Sora, and you get to see him grow and learn and become smarter and braver throughout Kingdom Hearts 2. It's amazing. So as you see here, this little guy that you see, his name is Roxas, and these are his friends. And this is Twilight Town here. If you want to know a little more about Twilight Town, I would recommend you getting Kingdom Hearts 3. I guess I want to say it's 358 and a half days for Nintendo DS, or you can get Kingdom Hearts. It's not hitting my brain right now. Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories also, has a little bit about background about Twilight Town. But as you see, like I said, Roxas he's a part of Sora. Believe it or not, guys, he's a part of Sora. He is Sora's nobody. So it's to give you a quick thing of what nobodies are. Nobodies are created when someone becomes a Heartless. Sounds interesting, right? Heartless is created when someone's heart is completely consumed with darkness. It's pretty interesting, right? Sounds pretty dark, right? Like pretty, interesting. Like, it's very intriguing. Like, I remember when I first heard about it, I was like, what, Disney? What the heck? Nobody cares about Disney characters. It's gonna be a softy game. It's definitely not that way, because you definitely have to be smart, strategic about how you fight throughout this game. As you see, there goes the king, right? I just wanted to show you the king just really fast. I didn't want to give him away or anything like that. So also in this game, in the Kingdom Hearts 2, you see a couple of bad guys that turn good, but just a couple of bad guys that in the end had good intentions. They just wanted to make sure it's not they were looking out for themselves. They just wanted, they had everybody's best interest at heart. They just went about things a different way. Like this guy Axel here, he is a nobody. He's part of an organization called Organization 13, a group of nobodies. They're all powerful nobodies, but you'll learn more about that if you get this game. I'm not going to give it all away. That would be so unfair, because I want you guys to go out and get this game. So this dude Axel, as you see, he's doing this crazy attack, sacrificing his whole being pretty much to save him and Sora, so that Sora can save all the worlds, and find his friends.
Whoa!
What was he trying to do?
What were you trying to do?
I'm not going to give that away. See, he said he wanted to see Roxas. You gotta listen to the story. Not listen to the story. We gotta pay attention to the story, guys. It is vital, or else you will not understand it. I love the story though. It's amazing. Anyway, moving on. As you see here, guys, if you've ever seen Donald and Goofy back in the 80s, early 90s, they're on Disney Channel. Their little snippets and TV shows were in black and white. So as you see here, this is one of the worlds called the Timeless River, where you're fighting in black and white. It's pretty cool. It's pretty awesome. As you see, I just popped the Peter Pan summon here. It's pretty cool. One of the things that they included here was they have forms. As you see here, I just popped the ultimate form here. It's when Sora is using his cloak is in yellow, and he's using 2 Keyblades, guys, and he's pretty much unstoppable. Pretty much, if you know how to use them, pretty much freaking unstoppable. As you see, I just demolished those guys here. Completely unstoppable, right? Completely. It's amazing. One of the things that they also did great on here on Kingdom Hearts 2, they allowed you to create your gummies in your gummy ships, and allowed you to edit them any way you want to. I thought that was pretty awesome, guys. I thought that was pretty dope. So we're moving on, guys. That was number 3. Moving on to game number 2, guys. So this game is for, let's see if you guys can guess it real quick. Hold on. It's a Sonic game, obviously, because, I kind of gave it away. It showed the Sonic team thing. There it is, guys. There it is. All right, I'm going to go ahead and say it because it's going to give it away once you see the city. So, guys, this is, if you've ever had a Sega Dreamcast, you've had to have played this game. This is Sonic Adventure, guys. But this right here, because, unfortunately, I sold my Sega Dreamcast, or my older brother did. Thankfully, Sega, because they stopped making Sega Dreamcast, they were like, oh no, Sonic Adventure was such a big hit, we have to bring it back. So they actually remade it again and made a director's cut for the GameCube, guys. You don't know how ecstatic I was about this. I was beyond excited. I was like, I can't believe they did this. This is beyond amazing. It just blew me away, guys. Completely blew me away. Because this game it wasn't Sonic's first 3D. If you ever play Sonic 3D Blast, and it's also a 3D game that came out in Japan. I can't think of the name right now. That came out, that Sega brought out. If you play Sonic 3D Blast, that's also an awesome 3D game. But this is Sonic's first open world 3D game, and you get to play as different characters, and each different character has their own storyline. Like, it's amazing. Each character has their own different storyline, but I love how they all interact with each other throughout each other's storylines. You come across at least one or two other of the characters throughout each other's storylines, which is pretty cool. And what the things that they say are not always the same. And I know what you're thinking, oh, what are we doing, stopping Dr. Robotnik in this game? Well, not so much. That is not 100% true. Dr. Robotnik is, he's part of a plot, but he's not the full culprit and the full bad guy of this game. As you see, guys, these are our characters that we get to play as here. These are a couple of new faces. Some are not new. As you see, we got Sonic. We got Sonic the Hedgehog, of course. And we got Tails, Miles Prower, the one and only. We got Knuckles the Kenda, or Knuckles the Chinda, whatever you want to say. We got Amy Rose, Amy the Hedgehog, of course. That's Sonic's lover, quote unquote. We got Big the Cat, new face. We'll see a little bit about him in a minute. We got E102 Gamma. He's also very new. He's our robot friend here. So, guys, with each one of these characters, you get to play their adventure mode. It's pretty cool. So there's a couple of the modes here. You got trial mode, mission mode. You get mini game collection here. In trial mode, you get to just basically go and play throughout some of the missions and do whatever you want to do. And the same thing goes for missions. You get to unlock different things, unlock different secrets and things like that. So here, I just wanted to show you guys I love playing as Knuckles. This is a little bit of, just the one of the cutscenes. I just love the animation for it. It's amazing. They did great. Of course, it's not 100% spot on, but it's for what it was in its time that it came out, freaking awesome. Like I said, each character has their own little missions that they do. Like Knuckles here, his mission is to find the pieces of the Master Emerald that was destroyed and recover them and return them to his island so it can go right back in the sky. That's his mission. Of course, as Sonic the Hedgehog, what is Sonic's mission? To run super fast through our worlds and kick bad guys' butts, right? That's Sonic's mission. So Sonic's mission, they're all trying to save the world. Each character is trying to save the world, but they do it in their own, perspective ways. They do it, they have their own separate missions in which they help contribute to save the world. So they also have their own little abilities. As you see, Sonic has this little speed dash here. But you have to have, you get to, each character has their own little abilities that you get to unlock, and then you get to do certain things with them. Here goes our best friend, Big the Cat, our new guy. So he's one of the new guys. If you never, you don't know who this guy is, it's hard to find information about him. But Big the Cat is a new guy here, and basically throughout his whole storyline, he's trying to keep up with his best friend Froggy. He's just a little frog, I know what you're thinking. A cat friends with a frog, right? It's pretty interesting. That's his best friend, right? It's pretty interesting, pretty funny, pretty cool. Well, anyway, so what you're doing literally through his entire storyline, what you're doing is making sure you keep up with Froggy. You have to fish for Froggy like I'm doing here. You're doing that throughout his whole entire series. his adventure. So, coming up next, we got our good friend Tails Miles Prower. That's Sonic's best buddy, his little home slice, you know what I'm saying? And you know, if you know anything about Tails, Tails loves to fly. He loves ships, he loves technology, that's his thing. As you see here, he's having a little bit of trouble with his technology, you know, just a little bit of trouble here. But Tails has his role too. He doesn't just follow Sonic at all through his journey. He has his side journey, which ends up, I love, honestly, his final boss fight and his storyline is probably my favorite out of all the characters. Seriously, my favorite out of all the characters. So we're gonna move on here to before we move on, I just wanted to, this is Dr. Eggman, of course. So, and it's funny because there's only one part in this game where he refers to himself as Robotnik. Other than that, all characters call him Dr. Eggman. This is the first game where they refer to him as Dr. Eggman, by the way. Funny, right? I know, trust me. Okay, moving on. So this is Amy. Amy Rose, Sonic's, well, I said Sonic's lover, but Sonic doesn't really love her like that, but she loves him. She's just like infatuated with this man. But you know, it's cool, you know. She's you know, don't worry, she's just not the damsel in distress. If you've ever played Sonic CD for the Sega CD, you would know. I was probably Amy's first appearance in a video game. If you know that, if you play that, then you know. So basically, with Amy's storyline, as you see, this little bird just ran into her. What she does, what you're doing with her, you're basically, you know, you have this bird that just randomly comes out of nowhere and, you know, runs into her. You're basically protecting her, you're protecting herself and that bird from that robot throughout her whole storyline. It gets pretty interesting, trust me. Next we have E102 Gamma. This is the robot that Dr. Robotnik created in his second E100 series. This is similar to what I said about, you know, Kingdom Hearts 2, where I said about Axel, about characters going, you know, that start off bad but have good intentions. Perfect example, guys. He's awesome. Anyway, guys, we are about to hit number 1, video game number 1, guys. This is, I'm excited. I promise you guys will never be able to guess what video game number 1 is. You won't be able to guess at all. Here we go. Coming in at video game number 1, my number 1 video game of all time. Yes, guys, yes, you are looking at it correctly. Super Mario mother freaking RPG, guys. Came out for the Super Nintendo, and I want to say 1996, I believe. I want to say it was September of 1996. I could be incorrect about that date, but I know it was definitely mid-90s because I was in elementary school. I was a young boy. But guys, Super Mario RPG is it's the best game of all time. I've beaten this game maybe not a million times. I beat this game quite a few times. So throughout this game, guys, we got a bunch of new faces. This is basically rare form of playing the game with Mario. You're not just, you know, going around jumping on characters and jumping on, you know, toads or not toads, jumping on enemies and getting coins and things like that and saving Princess Peach from Bowser. You're not doing that. Through this, you're actually playing Mario in RPG form, just like you would in Final Fantasy. And you're basically trying to save the world. But not from Bowser, guys. Not from Bowser. It's crazy because, believe it or not, the Koopa King, he's actually a companion in this game. So here's one of the new faces we got here, guys. Our good friend, our buddy. His name is Milo. So Milo is a very new guy. He's just like a little yellow puffball. He thinks he's a tadpole, but he's definitely not a tadpole, obviously. He's like a yellow cloud, but he's a nice guy. His journey, you know, he's basically trying to find his parents throughout his journey. But Milo definitely comes in handy with his magic attacks because he's clutch. You know, he's Kobe clutch. When you need him, he's right there. He's a little bit of a crybaby, but he's right there. Coming in next, we have Geno, a very also new face. Geno, whatever you guys want to call him. He's very awesome. He is a doll, guys. DOLL. I know what you're thinking. What, a doll came to life? How the heck did that happen? Well, I can't give that away. That would be unfair to me for me to do so. But this is Geno's first appearance in a Mario game, in RPG form, which what could be possibly better than that, right? Coming up next, we have a very familiar face here. Look at him. He is the Koopa King, King Bowser, guys. I know what you're thinking. What the heck? What, Bowser a companion? What? How? What? Who authorized this? Guys, Nintendo decided and Square Enix decided they want to take a different approach here. They were like, what if Bowser was a friend? What if he was a companion? Not necessarily a friend. What if he helped on a Mario adventure instead of being an enemy? And guys, I gotta say, his role here is vital throughout this game. You need Bowser. He is very helpful. He's very helpful. As you can see through the video, you travel through all these different worlds. But like I said, Bowser he's vital, guys. I know it's crazy that he's a part of your team, but he definitely comes in handy when you need him most. As you see, all these worlds, guys, they're pretty cool. They're pretty freaking awesome. They're amazing. You travel to different worlds, like this lava world as you saw before. That world would have looked like I was on a cloud. It's pretty cool. Another world you saw I was like traveling in a tree. That's also pretty cool. We also have another familiar face. Look at her. She is not the one, the only. She's always crying and shrieking for help. Princess Toadstool. This is actually the first game where they refer to her as Princess Toadstool, if I'm not mistaken. Obviously, normally her name is Peach, Princess Peach, and you're always saving her from, Bowser's clutches. But this is not the case, guys. She's actually a companion as well, and she definitely comes in handy. So guys, yeah, this is Super Mario RPG, guys. Super Mario RPG for the Super Nintendo. The greatest game I've ever played in my life. I've beaten this game several hundreds, okay, maybe not 100 times, but several times, guys. I just wanted to show you guys those statues because they look kind of cool. You'll see them later on in the game. I'm not going to tell you how you see them or where you see them, but you will. I just want to just show you guys a little bit of this world. Look at this. So this guy here that's in front of me, his name is Jinx. This little guy. I know what you're thinking. Oh, he's he's a little guy. What's he doing there? So he's actually a tough character. You have to, he's an optional boss, but if you fight him, you get a nice little prize that helps out, with one of your character's accessories. He's a tough cookie. I would not recommend fighting him unless you're well equipped and prepared. So this guy right here, guys, you would not know this guy's name and face if you've never played Final Fantasy. I believe it's 4. You guys will probably correct me in the comments here. It's either 3 or 4. Final Fantasy 4. His name is Culex, guys. He's an optional boss, the toughest boss in the game, but he's also fighting him is fun. I love fighting him. He's probably one of my favorite bosses to fight, next to the Axum Rangers. Anyway, that's Star Hill, guys. I just wanted to show you the beauty of how Square Enix and Nintendo designed some of the worlds here. So here right now is just what you see here is just a little bit of the gameplay for one of the battling enemies. So as you see, Bowser using one of his little special attacks, which was Terrorize, which he was trying to frighten the enemy. And Mario doing his thing as well, as usual, with his gloves, and Peach using her weapons, with her, she can use her glove to slap. She can use a parasol, excuse me, Jesus Christ. Parasol as the umbrella to hit enemies, or as you saw there, use a fan. And we got Bowser. I love Bowser's little spiked link. I love using that. That weapon is freaking awesome. But yeah, guys, I just wanted to show you guys just a little bit of the battle gameplay and how it flows out here. It's pretty cool. I know what you're saying, oh, maybe it's a little slow, but it's not that slow, honestly. It's pretty. You have to be strategic. You have to be smart. You got to make sure your characters are leveled up properly. Your characters are well equipped as far as weapons, accessories, and armor. You gotta make sure you're stacked up with mushrooms and pick-me-ups to be revived and healed and all that. So this is just one of the mini games here, where you're riding on the cart here. I just wanted to show you guys just a little brief clip of one of the mini games here. It's pretty fun. It's you have to do it one time throughout the story, but you could do it as many times as you want to afterwards. Excuse me, as long as you pay 10 coins. It's pretty cool. So I also just wanted to show you really super duper fast. We have a familiar face here. Do you see it? There he is. He's our buddy Yoshi, guys. Our buddy Yoshi is here, guys. So the thing about it, the only sad thing is you cannot use Yoshi throughout the adventure. Like, you can't use him to fight with you in battle and things like that. I will go ahead and reveal that to you. I'm not gonna spoil. I'll spoil that. But what you could do here, you can race with them, and you might get a prize, if you beat that blue Yoshi that we just saw. But yeah, our buddy is there. So here, just another world I wanted to show you guys. This is Tadpole Pond. This is Milo's grandpa. I know what you're saying. A frog, a grandpa of this puffball? How so? How, Sway? Well, not gonna give that away. You have to play the game, and you'll have to watch. You'll have to just find out. And the good thing is, all these questions will be answered because I'm actually going to do a let's play walkthrough of this entire video game to show you guys the secrets, the familiar faces, the boss fights, and all the awesomeness that comes along with this game. As you see here, I decided to go to the area to the right. I just wanted to play around with this to just show you guys, I was conducting my own little song here, for this gentleman here, Toad for Sky. I just wanted to just conduct my own little tune here, just because I could. But apparently this guy, Toad for Sky, doesn't like it. Talking about it was not what he was looking for at all. What a jerk. Anyway, so this is Mushroom Kingdom. It's pretty small. I know what you're thinking. What? This is Mushroom Kingdom? It's pretty small, guys. It is pretty small. But in Mushroom Kingdom, the leader, or the head honcho rather, is the Chancellor. He's just holding the fort down pretty much, overseeing all operations and things like that. He's a little bit of a punk, honestly, in the storyline, so I'm not going to give that away, or why he's a punk. You'll find out for yourself. Yeah, I'm just roaming through the castle because I'm Mario. I can do so. But yeah, I love the story behind this. They did a great job. Also, okay, so this is also Mario's little pad here. I don't know. See, my thing, I always wonder, why is his bed green? Why is his bed green? Why is his bed not red, right? I'm like, did he steal Luigi's bed? Like, did he just kick Luigi out of the house or something? And I'll steal Luigi's house, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, guys, so this game, I love the story behind it. I love the RPG format that Nintendo and Square Enix decided to incorporate. It's amazing, guys. And that is why this is my #1 video game of all time. The storyline, the characters, the abilities, the fights. It's amazing, guys. I hope you guys enjoy it. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for watching this video, my very first one. Leave comments below and tell me how I did. If you liked it, thank you. If you don't, that's fine too. It's all good. I take all criticism. Thank you guys again for watching. I really appreciate it. Click the subscribe button if you wish to, keep tabs on me and watch some more videos. I'll definitely subscribe back. I promise. I won't be one of those followers that won't, or one of those YouTubers that won't subscribe back. I definitely got you as well. But thanks a bunch, guys, for watching. This is Mr. Cheese with the grits from Gaming for Grits. And once again, guys, thank you so much for watching. You guys take it easy. All right, later.